Welcome to the MyTurnRacing Truck League. 80 laps around. Where are we? Homestead, Miami. We qualified somehow in 6th position, way higher than we should have done. I don't know whether we just had a good lap or what, but hopefully we can keep it going. Got
the pace car is
Reese in front of us.
Green, green, green.
Good restart, or a good start. I'm happy with that. And we're gonna clear Adam. Nah, I don't think so. I'll keep my foot in and see what we can do around the outside. Oh.
The car on the low side. Clear inside.
Nah, we have to concede that position. Stayed ahead of Doug though. Don't want to use too much wheel. Doug usually hangs out the back, looks after the tyres and then comes through towards the end, but he seems to be feeling a bit racy today. Oh, we've gone high. That's going to give Doug a really good run on us. Just missed our lift point, I think. Oh, that's the wall.
Our left front.
Keep high.
Still left. Eyes forward.
That's not what we wanted to do. Didn't do that in practice at all. Hopefully that wasn't too hard a hit.
Down in P number 8 class.
Room 7, room for a bit.
Great. Fastest lap time, 32.796.
Just trying to look after these tyres a little bit. Got some damage on the right hand side already, which is not good. Wow, Reese's connection is not great.
New quicker lap time, 32.606.
Too wide up front, so that's allowed us to catch just a fraction. Now we missed our turn in, so we're getting a bit wide there to use more wheel than we wanted. That's tearing up the right side tyres again. That was a better call.
Outside.
Our right front.
Still there. Hold your
Still
line.
right front.
Clear outside.
Not quite working that time.
Car right front.
Keep low.
Still right front.
Stay low.
Delta over 5 laps
Oh,
ahead.
extra
Gap
speed,
closed
yeah,
by
it's
minus
coming off the corner.
0.8 tenths. Clear.
Car outside.
Car right front.
Still there.
Still right front.
Clear
Eyes
outside.
forward.
That's tricky.
Outside.
Car right front.
Still there. Hold your line.
Still right front. Eyes
Clear.
forward. Delta over 5 laps ahead.
Interesting.
You closed the interval by minus 0.6 tenths.
Car outside.
Car right front.
Still there.
Still right front.
Stay low.
Eyes forward.
Clear.
Just can't do it.
Delta behind last lap. Gap larger by minus 0.1 tenths.
Car outside.
Car right front. Clear.
Clear outside.
Delta behind last lap. Interval increased by minus 0.3 tenths.
Oh, that's the wall again. Stop hitting that wall.
Outside.
Car right front.
Still there.
Still
Wow,
right front.
washed up.
Eyes
Held it
forward.
as low as I could. That didn't quite work. Might just hang out behind him and wait for a mistake and then go for it. Hope I'm not tearing my tyres up.
.2 to the car in front.
Now we're starting to get tight now. That's because I've been overdriving the car. Fuel fill.
Top up with 31 liters in the last pit stops.
Set fuel 35 litres.
Adding 35 liters. 0.3 to the car in front.
Looks like you got a little bit loose off the corner there.
.0 to the car behind.
Oh, don't read chat. Don't read text at the top.
Delta behind last lap, gap larger by -0.2 tenths.
Fuel fill.
Top up with 28 liters, in the remaining stops.
Well, in practice I didn't go quite this long on tyres, so this is all new territory.
.1 laps left in the stint.
Thanks, Ben.
John, we're in the fuel window now. You may come in. Delta ahead last lap, within 110. Eyes
Clear
forward.
inside. Car stopped up high.
0.5 to the car in
That
front.
might have been race. Session laps left.
We have about 55.927 laps left.
You do something to get ahead of this mob, I think. Fuel laps left.
31.6 laps left in the stint.
It's a bit earlier, that'd been too much on the old tyres. We went in now. a long lot. It's a very long stint. on
Delta
those
5
tyres.
laps behind. Gap increased by 1.8.
I mean, I can still see those guys there.
One car at exit. No one behind.
That car's a lap down.
He's going to be super quick though.
Inside.
Car left front.
Clear.
Eyes forward.
Car inside.
Car left rear. Clear.
Clear.
Gap. Car ahead on track. Car ahead on track. Gap.
0.8 to the car ahead.
That's not what I was asking for. So coming on lap 30, that would give us 40, 50, 60, 70, 50 laps. These tyres are about done, so we push them too hard trying to get past Adam. This is a risk to get past these guys, but we're going to go for it.
"22 seconds to our pit box. "11 seconds.
8th place when we pitted.
8. Pit now. We're position 14 in class now.
Alright, well, we'll go a lap down.
Delta 5 laps behind, slower by 10.1.
All clear. Punch it.
Summers coming up. Summers at slow. 3 cars on track.
So Ben is the lucky dog right now.
Eyes ahead.
Really important to get past him.
We're class position 15 in class now.
Might be a bit lower than that. Not sure, Drake. We'll see when we cross the line. Right, super look after these tyres. But getting past Ben quick. Fuel fill.
We need -8 liters for the last stops.
Car outside.
Car right front.
Keep low.
Still right front.
Stay low. There's a
Eyes
car on the
forward.
high side. Clear outside.
Thanks, Ben.
52.0 laps left in
Car
the stint.
inside. Clear.
Right, we are
Eyes
now,
forward.
I believe, in the lucky dog position.
Car outside.
Car right rear.
Clear
Eyes
outside. Car outside.
Car right front.
Stay low.
Eyes
Clear
forward.
outside.
Good job, John. Class position 14. .4 last lap.
So yeah, we were 15th. We came out of the pits.
50.0 laps left in the tank.
Not a hot lap in these tyres. I am treating them as if they're worn out. And hopefully they'll last. .1 ahead is Adam. So it's a long old pit entry, and hopefully I was fairly aggressive on the pit entry. I think I was pretty, not too bad anyway. These guys are going to struggle coming in when they've got really worn out tyres and getting even slower, so it can be a bit of a gain there as well.
.8 to the car in front. Moving up,
ahead.
class position 13 now.
Gap ahead.
Gap in front, 7.5. One car coming out of pits.
Gap ahead.
Clear behind. Gap ahead, 15.6. 11.7 to
ahead
the
of
car
us,
ahead.
I think.
Moving up to P12 currently. Car in front in pit lane.
Gap ahead.
All right. 16.2.
Everyone's pitting, you see, that's what's making it tricky to work out whether I'm gaining on them or not. We're all coming in, look.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish.
One car exiting pits. Clear behind.
That's Ian already pitted
Delta
and out.
behind last lap, interval bigger by 13.4. Well done, John. You are in class position number 10.
The lead is pitting now.
Saunders coming out
You're
of
in the top
pits.
10.
Clear.
To 10th place.
Good job, in class position number 7.
Ian's 4.1 seconds ahead. He has pitted.
3.4 to the car in
So
front.
is Nigel ahead.
Moving up, you're number 5 currently.
Not in a race with those guys though. They are streets ahead, so
You're in 5th.
that's up to 5th, so it's definitely a net gain so far. Have I got enough distance on these guys though? That will make it so that their fresh tyres are not going to catch me. And have I been kind enough to them during the course of this stint that they're actually going to last?
1.3 to the
Ian
car
and Nigel
behind
driving
you.
away pretty quickly now. Mark's definitely catching me. Can't remember how far ahead he was.
Last lap was a 33.5.
Sure, Ben.
Delta behind last lap, gap decreased by 0.2.
Fuel fill.
You need -3 liters for the last pit stops.
Slightly closer than I expected it to be. Yeah, we're going to lose some spots from the guys coming past us with tyres that are fresher than ours. Remember, we were 8th when we pitted.
Delta behind last lap,
I think there might
gap
be a couple
minimized
more
by
guys
4
ahead
tenths.
who haven't pitted yet. And they're fighting back there.
Fourth position.
So we're up to 4th.
Great John, we're number 4 now.
Could lose 4 positions. Definitely 3.
Car
Inside.
left rear,
Pretty quickly here.
Still there. Hold your line.
still left front.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
No. Whoa, whoa,
Wide.
whoa.
Hold your line. Inside.
3 wide,
Two
cheeky
You're up
rotters.
Still
top.
left
3
front.
wide. Hold your line.
2 cars
Car
left.
inside. 2 wide. Clear.
There you go, there's your 4 spots. Quick,
Dropping to P8.
screenshot, full place.
Go inside, Ben.
Delta over 5 laps ahead, you are slower by 2.2.
So we're in 8th place. That's where we were before. We're starting to get really tight now.
Delta behind
Means the
last
loose
lap,
section
gap
is coming
minimized by
soon.
0.6.
Ah, it was worth a try. There's a spot here coming up. Lance seems to be slow. He stayed out so far. He might have been the leader a little while ago.
1 car coming out of pits. It's clear.
Outside.
Car right front. Clear.
Clear.
Delta behind last lap, interval bigger
So
by
right, 7th place
1.5.
now.
Moving up John, we're in class position number 7.
That car's a lap down.
Delta ahead last lap, further away by 5/10.
Adam, the guy I was chasing, is catching me fast.
Car left front. Eyes
Still
forward.
there.
Still left front.
Still there. Hold your line.
Still left front.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
Still left
Hold
front.
your line.
Clear.
Clear.
Definitely got me that time.
You're P8 in class.
Still got a long way to go on these tyres. So, the same position we were before.
Summers and exit.
He's
Clear.
got some new tyres as Ben. He's going to be quick now.
.3 to the car behind.
There's the loose coming in now. Session time left.
There's 26 minutes left in the session.
Session laps left.
You have about 20.787. 9.1 to the car behind us.
So we've got to let these tyres last 20 laps. That's not going to be easy.
Just 20 more laps.
Delta ahead last lap, gap widened by 5/10.
Delta last lap. Try and work out whether a different line is a bit faster. Ben with his new tyres. I don't mind Ben coming by. I might use a bit of his draft as he comes by.
.2 last lap.
Slightly higher line through 1 and 2 there. Let's go low this time. It's initially quicker. But losing it down the stretch. We're going to go low line, it looks like. Ben and those shiny new tyres. On you go, boy. This corner, Ben.
Far left rear.
Stay high. There's a car on
Still
the low
left front.
side. Stay high. There's a car on the low
Clear.
side. Clear
Right,
inside.
6.9 to the car behind you.
Oh, you're smashed up, aren't you? Stuart's 6.8 seconds back. He is not going to be back that far back for long. He looks after tyres, he does. Gap behind. Oh, bouncing off that wall, Ben. Gap behind. Gap ahead.
5.2.
Gap behind. What else could it be apart from gap behind, right?
5.8 to the car behind.
Oh, thank you. At last. Gap behind.
Delta over 5 laps ahead. You are slower by 2.4.
I don't care about ahead. We're not going to be doing a great deal ahead, mate. It's behind that we got.
Nice cash, Chris. Thanks, mate. Cheers. You got my attention.
.0 laps left in the tank.
That's right, so we've got about 10 to go.
You've got 10 laps to go.
13.0 laps left in the tank. Delta behind last lap, interval closed by 2/10.
Yeah, he's closing. 2/10 a lap we can cope with though. That's like 2 seconds. We've got like 5 seconds. But are these tyres dropping off a cliff? Session laps left.
We have about 5.855 laps left.
Wow, we're not even halfway through that 10 lap section.
0.0 to the car behind.
Starting to get a bit squirrely.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Thank you.
Delta ahead last lap, gap increased by 3/10.
Right, another target, stay ahead of the leader. Stay on the lead lap. Good corner, that went well.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Well, 3 because the leader's got 2 to go. So as we cross the line, we can effectively lose 2 seconds
You've
a
got
lap,
about 5 laps of fuel.
which we shouldn't do.
You just got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
So we'll always stay ahead of the leader.
Delta 5 laps behind.
Very much should stay ahead of
Slower by
Stuart.
1.6.
Tried something different. Did it work? It didn't help. Did it hinder? They're 8 seconds away when they were probably about 3 seconds away, 4 seconds away. so doubled that. It's about the same. I think we absolutely drew even.
Good win, Nigel. Thank you. Good job, Sir Nigel. Wish I would have gotten that ball up for you though, Ian.
Yeah, well done. Well done, Ian. Class of verb. Look like you had a good race anyway. Once again, thank you very much, guys, and send any protests to myself, John, Doug, or Ben.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job, you did
Nigel.
really well.